banlist type future set releases, yeah, there's a couple things that are going a little bit wacky right now. Make sure you guys smash the living crap out of that subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on more awesome content. I feel like I blink every single time somebody's like, oh, Orchest is coming back, and you always see the temporary dip down and then you see the spin right back on up here. And we're already seeing not a lot of crazy movement back here, but we're ramping back up to the $7 to $8 range. You know, I fear a day that we look at every sort of ban list hype that goes around with this card, and we actually see this card hit $8, $9, $10 on a consistent, you know, cruise control. And I do think that, honestly, I'm fine with the card coming back to 1 for a format. If it's too bad, we can go ahead and clean it up on a future list. I think that that would be a fine little experiment just to be able to see what's kind of going on here. Now, the rest of the Orchest stuff, you know, Galatea's still have dipped. Oof. Lost a little bit of money here. See, Near Mint just sold recently for 47. Wow, yep, these did dip. You're down to $49 to $50 right now for Galatea's. That's interesting. Card has been, was 60 for the longest part of its life. Ding Ding's here. I see a little bit of a spin back up here. Mod Play sold for 28. Otherwise, you're looking at 39.40. Get Portuguese for 33, another 33 there. Spanish for 33. I don't know. I mean, you kind of pick your poison here. English Near Mint's going to cost you $37. Okay, so Orchest doing some interesting little dips down here in the market. If you're planning on playing anything Horus, bad news for you. You're probably going to have to pick up a copy of Dingrisu anyway. So, yeah, these are moving at the $8 range. Speaking of things for Horus, hi, Giant Trainer. How are you? Good news, everybody. You can pick up a German. Yeah, nice. The listing is still here for the Advent Calendar for a nice $9. You can also pick up Secrets for $13. An Italian. Otherwise, you're getting punched for $20. And that's kind of a lot of money, actually. I'm not trying to spend that much money on one of these. Okay. Commons are $10 to $11 right now. Luckily, we have more German supers invading another listing here. Oh, boy. And then the Advent calendars, where they actually do belong here, are $8.41. Technically, the lowest you can get them for here is $7.52. Actually, that might be some consideration here, actually. Maybe this is worth picking up just to make sure that you... I think having one copy of these, no matter what you're trying to play, if you're trying to play like the more extended out Horus version of the deck, the draw power is pretty good. I mean, I'll be honest with you, getting impermed literally sucks. Like, there's not much you can do about that. So, yup, Giant Trainer doing its thing. Pastiel Corvette shirt. Now, cool thing is this does get the reprint in the tins as an ultra rare at 38 cents. Woo! Maximer higher rarity, yeah. But the Starlight still kind of floating about the $48 mark. Yeah, these really did bottom out. That's really sad too, because this is I have one of these. I'm glad that they're cheap, don't get me wrong. Like, the Novelez deck is going to love this. If you've blinged out Novelez, you know what I'm talking about, right? Like, this is one of those cards that you just, when you get the interaction to actually put this on the opponent's field to play the deck, it feels really, really cool. Alright, aesthetics are one thing in this game. But yeah, price point's down for this. I'm actually happy to see that, but I did want to report on that. Stardust Dragon. The Duelist Genesis. You're telling me that a first edition has been cruise controlling $100+, and I didn't think to look at this? Okay, let's hit the first edition here. Damaged, mod play for 45, light play for 100, and then $134. You're telling me a Duelist Genesis version of Ultra Stardust Dragon, not the Ulti, not the Ghost Rare, an Ultra First Edition, has hit the $130 price point. You know, some things in this game, everything is kind of falling, but then you look around and you're like, huh, okay. Icarus Attack from DRO4. Yeah. That's $400. I can't tell you the last time. Oh my god, there is only 3 of them on the market. I can't tell you the last time I looked at DRO4 Icarus Attacks. It has been so long. DRO4 is still a culprit of some of the stupidest market values in the game's history. Like it is still hilarious just to see the things that come out of this set. But okay, sure. The World Ride 25th Anniversary Exodia Necros. These are $61. And people are paying this? Huh. Well, you know, we made fun of the anniversary sets. We said they're dog crap, nobody wants them, and then I turn around and I see stuff like this. And I question things. I question a lot of the things that happen in the market. You know, if you bought a lot of that set, congratulations. You win. That's all there is to it. Same thing back here with the Worldwide Nightmare Labyrinth, Magic Cylinders, Secret Rares. Oh yeah, they're $17. There are only 3 listings of them. You get a damaged one. I don't know how you have a damaged one already. A near mint sold for $20 on Verified, but it's doing it. That's all I got for you there. Now this was a little bit unexpected. As more and more people venture into older formats here, DT Brio has, this card has blown itself out of proportion fairly recently. 130, 140, 138, and another 140 here have pushed the market. And I'm not surprised, yet again, $200, nice $2,000. I think you might want to cut a couple zeros off of that, cut a zero off of that to get a little bit more realistic there. But this has been kind of interesting, tracking some of this old DT stuff and where it's falling in today's world. The Ravenous Tarantula, the cooldown is still happening with this. We saw this get eliminated off the market. People still been paying $11, $12 for these. I understand that, like, the card is incredibly good. It is free stepping materials for the ability to make higher monsters. But, I don't know, man. It's interesting. Gravekeeper's Inscription. This keeps getting brought up every time I ask the community what they want to see on Market Watch. Basically, like, Robbie, go look at Gravekeeper's Inscription. People are picking this up because it's an investment. Like, look at the people picking up the large quantities of these. I don't blame them for wanting to sit on these. I mean, these are all one-ofs on the whole front page here, but cards busted all the way around. It's an amazing floodgate. Astrograph Sorcerer has now become, a few people are calling a penny stonk at this point in time. You were at $18 to $19 on this guy. This is actually hilarious. These fell a lot quicker than I actually thought that they would. Congratulations. If you want to pick up an Astrograph Sorcerer, they're under $20. I repeat, Astrograph Sorcerer collector's rares are underneath $20. Harpy Perfumers, still $10. Secret rares are still $8. If you don't pay attention to a lot of the Harpy things that, still have things happening in the market to them, you might want to pay attention to some of this stuff. These movements might not be the most rapid on the market, but they do tend to move. And 30 listings versus 69, giggity. I know a lot of people definitely do appreciate that. And, of course, yield return from a different dimension. I love how the Champion Pack rares are actually worth something. But the good old super rare here from Legendary Collection. Well, technically, this was Duelist Pack, kind of. Man, that's so long ago. First editions, $11, $12. Get a nice little French version there for $11.50. Well, it looks like there's a lot of things happening on the market that you might have missed, or you might have been like, I didn't actually expect to see that. And we're going to continue to see a lot of these trends as we go forward. That's just kind of what's happening right now. A lot of cooling down happening, and I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing for the community. So please, leave a comment down below. Tell me what you guys think. I'll see your beautiful faces back here later in the day, guys. Peace. patrons. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Check out these other videos.